So today's the day. 30 days later, how much is this Kaspa KS0 actually making us? And is this thing still worth purchasing? I mean, I guess we're going to go over almost everything today so you guys can make the decision for yourself. Again, I have no affiliation with Ice River, but these machines are actually one of the most profitable machines on the market today. And at such low wattage, about 70 watts, it's really hard for it to be not profitable, honestly, at any rate that Kaspa's at. I mean, I guess we're going to have to see what the network difficulty is, the hash rate is, everything on the network. I mean, the big KS3s really haven't hit anything yet, so we're going to have to see what happens to the price of Kaspa and the yield of Kaspa when those things do hit the network. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. There is 4 ways to mine Kaspa. We have ASICS, FPGAs, GPUs, and they also have unMineable, which is kind of indirectly mining, but you can use CPUs, mini box miners, little USB miners, whatever you want really, and they will convert anything you're mining into Kaspa in the background to go directly to your wallet so you don't have anything to worry about. Now, unMineable is the sponsor of today's video, so let's just go hear a word from them and then we'll get into this Kaspa KS0. As a crypto miner, have you ever wanted to own any of these non-mineable cryptocurrencies without going through the hassle of KYC, exchange fees, and/or taxable events? Then look no further. unMineable.com provides over 75 different cryptocurrencies that are able to be acquired mining with your ASICs, mini box miners, GPUs, or even the CPU in your everyday PC. With speculative mining playing such a massive role in the crypto mining space, unMineable.com is the clear choice for most new miners and seasoned vets alike. Please go check out unMineable.com to make your crypto mining experience easier than ever. All right, first things first, let's look at the Kaspa hash rate. So right now we're at 2.95 petahashes on the day. Same thing, you can see the chart. This basically just changed it. This is 2miners.com. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to this down in the description below. But right over here at MinerStat, it's actually a little bit better of a chart. Now, if you click down here, there is 3 different things. You can click on difficulty, hash rate, and Kaspa price, and it'll give you these different charts. Now, looking at just the difficulty, we're looking at 676.337K. Now, just for your guys' knowledge and mine, network difficulty is a value. It shows how many times on average miners should calculate a hash function to find a cryptocurrency block. So that's how it's explained. And right here you can see it's 1K equals 1,000. Then it says 1 million equals 1,000K, which equals a million, right? We have 1G, which equals 1,000M, which equals a million K, which equals a billion. All right, so that's how they do it. I mean, this is just a little description for you guys, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of knowledge there. But regardless, we're looking at almost 700 in the difficulty. And then we have network hash rate. Again, we're looking at almost 3 petahashes. So when these KS3s actually do ship, if we look right here, you can see it says shipping date August 15th to the 25th. When these things come out and they do 5 terahashes, okay? Now, a terahash is 1,000 gigahashes. Now 1,000 gigahashes is quite a bit, okay? The KS0s get 100 gigahashes. So put that in perspective, it's, you know, it would be 10 KS0s would equal a fifth of this machine. So inside this machine you have 50 KS0s. So just keep that in mind. But the wattage here, right, if you do 50 of those times 70, yeah, honestly I think it would be, this would be actually more efficient than the KS0s, to be honest. And I'm kind of shocked that this thing's only 20 grand, but actually this is the KS Lite. I just realized that. Now looking right here, let's go to the KS3. Oh, the normal KS3 has dropped also 39,000. I mean, that's still a shit ton of money for a unit, and they're still, again, not shipping until the 15th to the 25th of August. This is probably going to skyrocket the hash rate on Kaspa. So I guess we're probably not going to be making that much of a yield on these KS0s. Now you can see right here, it says up for 20 days, but I lost internet at some point, so I had to restart this miner. It's been actually 34 days, if I'm not mistaken, since the last or the first video I actually put out an unboxing this, setting it up. Now looking right here, this is how much we've yielded in the past 30 to 34 days. We have 36,000 Kaspa, okay? That is at right now's price $1,282.40. So this unit that was $1,000 has paid itself off in full easily. Now that depends if you've paid, you know, X amount of money on tariffs and all this other bullshit, but that also depends on if you purchase this thing at the $18.99 price or if you purchased it at the $8.99 price. Because right now, if we look right here, you can see it's on sale for $8.99. This thing had a 1 in front of it at some point, and people did pay $1,800 for this. So hopefully those people will be able to get their money back at some point. But looking over here, Kaspa mining calculator, this is 100 gigahashes right now. We're getting $20 a day. If we go back and look at my first video when I set this thing up, this thing was pulling in almost $40 a day, $38.89 per day. That was 1500 Kaspa per day. Now, if this pulled in 1500 Kaspa per day, right? Let's pull out the calculator. If it did that the entire time times 30, we would have 45,000 Kaspa. Again, we only, at this point, I say only, it's still a lot, we have about 9,000 less than that. So I mean, it's been pretty consistent, to be honest. That's really not too bad. 36,000 versus the, you know, possible 45,000 we could have caught if it stayed there. But I mean, regardless, 36,000 is plenty of Kaspa for a month for me. It's super exciting. And it's honestly, this isn't my Kaspa, but regardless, I'm happy for Mr. Fully Electric. Thank you so much for letting us borrow this machine for the time being. But yeah, this thing's absolutely absurd. All right, again, looking over here, $20 a day. That's kind of crazy. Let's just, for shits, right? 8 terahashes or 1 terahash, right, would be 1,000, right? 1,000 gigahashes. So that's $205 per day. If we change this number to an 8, which the KS3 is, this thing's going to be pulling in $1,642 a day. And you know what's crazy about this? This was actually, I think, portrayed to pull in almost $3,000. It was like 2,900 when we looked on, I don't know, it was one of my videos I looked on. It was probably a live stream, but regardless, it was about $3,000 almost daily this thing would bring in. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I personally wouldn't be able to swallow that nut and spend the money on an 8 terahash machine for 40K. Thinking about how much the tariffs are going to be on top of this, it's like, I don't know, 20% or something crazy. It's a shit ton, okay, that's going to be paid on top of this. So regardless, you're looking at this machine, you're going to be paying close to $50,000 after tariffs and fees and all that other bullshit. So I don't know. Oh, and look, and power cable's not included, so you're gonna have to buy that as well. I mean, regardless, most people are running these things off PDUs. But anyways, all right, now let's now that we got the actual, you know, amount we've pulled in, 36,000 Kaspa, 1,282 bucks. Let's see what the price of Kaspa is actually at right now. I didn't pull that up yet. Let's just see. So Kaspa's price is 3.5 cents, down 4.2% on the day. Again, this is at time of recording. The all-time high, if we scroll down a bit, not too bad, 4 cents, not too far off actually. Now, if this thing ever doubled in price, a 2x wouldn't be too hard to be about 8 cents, right? Or even 6 cents from this point would 2x this, would make it what, 2,400 or 2,500 just about. So 2,500 bucks if this thing doubled in price to 6 cents versus the 3 cents it's at today. So I mean, obviously Kaspa is a gamble. Any type of cryptocurrency mining is a gamble. This is I think this is a pretty good yield, to be honest. I do. But again, this is probably going to be shot down as soon as these other miners come out and get, you know, put out here on the network and the hash rate difficulty, all that stuff. So now let's just get over here. I wanted to kind of mess with this. So if you guys remember, 71 watts was the actual wattage of the unit inside the crypto mining solar trailer, running off that solar unit on the meter there. Now I'm going to have it running at 100%. Again, it says appliance power 71, usage 24 hours per day. All right, so I just changed this to 24.5 cents. This is my electric rate right here. Now, if we click calculate, it should show us per day, week, month, year, as you can see right here. Now, at 24.5 cents, this thing is costing me an average per day 42 cents. All right, 42 cents out of the profit as of right now. Anyways, looking at, let's get this back to 100 gigahashes, we're at $20.53. So more or less, you're still yielding $20 per day because it's 20.53, right? So 42 cents, still making 20 bucks a day. That is clean and clear after you pay your electric bill, which is pretty insane, to be honest. Then we have per week, it's $2.92, $3 a week. That's absolutely nothing. $12.71 per month, and then $152.48 per year. That is absolutely absurd. So it's like, honestly, it is hard for this thing to ever be not profitable looking at numbers like this. But I mean, really only time will tell. Nobody can predict the future. We don't know how crazy people are going to go buying these brand new ice rivers here. These, you know, they have a whole bunch of them. They actually have the KS1, the KS2. I think these are already out though. Are these out yet? Let's see. Oh no, these are still shipping too soon. So we're kind of in the dark right now as to what the network hash rate and difficulty is going to look like once these all come to life, because at the time of recording it is July 29th. It is not even August yet, so these things haven't even begun to ship yet, and this is what we're looking at. So I mean, realistically, it's gonna be crazy, but I can't see them not making at least 42 cents per day if this is what they're making as of right now. So you know what, let's do some math. Let's take the 2053. I'm gonna throw into the calculator quick. So 20.53, I'm gonna divide it by the 40, what was it, 42 cents? Yeah, 42 cents. Let's do that. Divided by 42 equals, so we can divide that 48 times. So unless this thing takes a 48 times drop, I think we'll still be covering this electric bill. I can't really see it going that low, even with the network difficulty. I mean, this thing would have to completely just explode when it comes to difficulty in network hash, and I just X'd that out and I didn't mean to. You know what I mean? Like the petahashes on this network would have to be absolutely absurd for this thing to not be profitable to some extent. And that's at a high electric rate too. 10 cents, I mean, you'd be killing it. Oh, and also, before I forget to mention, when you guys are trying to log into this, if anybody hasn't purchased one and they have one on the way, to get into this unit, admin is the username and the password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, not 9. So it just goes 1 through 8 is the password, and again, admin is the username to log in. So anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is yeah, we've made $1,200, so this unit has pretty much paid itself off. So that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys sticking all the way through to the end. I want to know your thoughts about this KS0. You guys interested in purchasing one of these? You guys trying to see if the price is going to drop any more, or are you guys just waiting it out to see what the petahash is going to be on the actual network, or the difficulty, how high it's going to raise? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. And until next time, hopefully you have a good day. I'll see you guys real soon. Peace out.